Hey everyone, thanks for learning to play games. My name is Lance, and in today's video I'm going to be taking a look at the third challenge pack for Shadows of Brimstone, which is the Master of Blades. With this one, this is going to center around the Forbidden Fortress, and is going to provide you with a brand new challenge that is truly terrifying. So with this one, just like each of the other challenge packs, you can use this or all the contents of this for the challenge pack itself, or later on you can also incorporate these into your games, or your standard games of Shadows of Brimstone, to give your enemies a little bit of a bump in certain areas. So with this challenge pack, let's go ahead and start by taking a look at what it is all about. So with this one, you are going to have a couple of additional setup instructions as usual with these challenge packs. First off, you're going to be creating your threat decks. You're going to separate them into the low, medium, and high for this set, and then you're also going to choose 3 additional cards from each one of your own collections to add to this. Now, an important note with this, there are some suggested enemy groups that you need to use with this one. If you don't have any of those, you can substitute those with your own enemies from your own collection if you want to. From there, then the darkness deck is the next deck you're going to set up. You'll use the darkness cards provided with this, and then choose 7 more darkness cards from your own collection. There are no recommendations with this one, so you can choose whichever ones you would like. From there, then this one has a couple of additional rules for this particular scenario. So as usual, there are no gates, so any gate found in this mission is treated as a normal door instead. Hard to hold back the darkness is another key rule, and with this one, the hold back the darkness roll needs to be 1 higher than normal to succeed each turn. You have death and destruction, so whenever a darkness marker moves onto the blood splatter space of the depth track, the Blade Master has found and killed a Brotherhood monk. In addition to drawing the normal darkness card, you're going to draw a growing dread card and add it to the stack. Now, whenever the darkness marker moves onto a growing dread space in the depth track, the Blade Master has found and assassinated one of the Brotherhood elders. Instead of the normal effect, you're going to draw D3 plus 1 growing dread cards and add them to the stack. Truly nasty. On the other side, with the rescue special rule, whenever the hero party marker moves onto a blood splatter or growing dread space, sorry about that, on the depth track, they have found and rescued one of the Brotherhood monks. Each hero, or every hero, may recover a grit. Then you have the Sprawling Temple, so all exploration tokens have 1 extra door icon. The enemy's army of the Takobake. During this adventure, all Takobake enemies, except for the Takobake Blade Master, use the traits drawn from the army of the Takobake enemy trait cards. Draw 1 trait card to use for all Takobake enemies during a single fight. And then from there, it goes on to the objectives of this particular scenario that you're going to be playing, and there are some rewards if you're able to complete this one successfully, as well as there are some definitely negative or failure conditions if you do not succeed on this mission. So from there, in this set, in this video, I'm going to take a look at what is included in this set, as well as covering some of the additional special rules for this one, covering some of the new card types, as the Blade Master is going to have some Blade Master tactics cards that are going to add even more attacks to his already impressive stat line. As usual, if you find these videos helpful, if you like what I do, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing to my channel. It's one of the easiest ways you can support channels like mine so we can continue to grow, be able to produce this content. If you want to get notified anytime I drop new videos, including additional Shadows of Brimstone videos, hit that notification bell, and that'll let you know whenever I drop new stuff. As always, let me know also in the comments down below if there's anything else you want to see around this expansion, or if you have other requests around Shadows of Brimstone, as I'm definitely looking at doing some more coverage on this in the future, and I'd love to dive into more of these expansion packs as they become available. But if there's other things you'd like me to include, or if there's other information that you would like included within these videos, let me know. I'm always looking to improve them and hear from you as well. So let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to start a conversation. So let's go ahead and head to the table and we'll see what this challenge pack's all about. So let's start off by taking a look at what you would get in this challenge pack. So first off, you're going to get the information sheet that is going to list the backstory and the different effects or new things in this challenge pack, as well as on the backside is going to be a brand new mission for this challenge pack to test your Heroes of Shadows of Brimstone in. So with this challenge pack, there are some recommendations for enemy groups that you're going to potentially need. So you are going to need the Shadows of Brimstone core sets, the Temple of Shadows, the Deluxe Expansion Takobake Rifleman, the Court of the Fallen Shogun, the Takobake Samurai, and the Darkstone Scorpion enemy packs, the Feudal Village expansion, and the Forest of Dead Otherworld expansion. So quite a few for this particular challenge. From there, you're going to get a setup or assembly guide for the Master of Blades, as well as his card that is going to be double-sided as usual with a standard side and a brutal side. You're also going to get a whole new collection of cards, including 5 new enemy trait cards. You'll get 3 new darkness cards, 5 Blade Master Tactics cards that you'll be using with the Blade Master, as well as a whole collection of new threat cards, including 4 low-level threats, 6 medium-level threats, and 6 high-level threats, as well as 1 epic. Next, let's take a look at the Blade Master's card, as he is a nasty enemy that has some really impressive armor. So first off, he has an initiative 6, so he is going to be activating very high in the initiative order. And then he has a whole collection of new abilities, including the Darkstone Armor, which gives him a 4+ armor that may not be ignored. He also has Ruthless Tactics. At the end of his enemy's move, you're going to draw a Blade Master Tactics card, which I'm going to cover a little bit later in the video. Next, he has the Acrobatic Attack. This enemy moves through other models and retargets each turn. It also uses its full combat against every adjacent hero. He also has Whirling Blades, which uses the D8 to hit, and all hit rolls that match the same number as at least one other 2-hit roll do X damage when X is equal to the value of that to hit roll. For example, if you rolled 2 6s were rolled to hit, then those 2 hits would do 6+ damage each. Moving on, he has a movement of 7, and his to hit rolls are going to be melee +3. He has 4 combat and 3 damage per hit. Not so impressive on the health with 12 +4 per hero, but he has a high defense of 3 on top of that armor, which is going to make him very hard to hit. His experience is going to be worth 10 +5 each, and he has a whole collection of elite chart abilities, including when the Blade Master gains, he's going to gain 10 health and 1 initiative for each elite ability that he has. So his health is going to bump up quick as he gets some of these abilities. He has the Unmasked Swordsman. Anytime an adjacent hero would roll a D8 or a peril die, they must roll a normal D6 instead. He has Gnarly Tentacles. The Blade Master now has defense 4. He has the Mutant Strike, which gives him +2 to his combat. He has the Shogun's Lieutenant. All hits from the Takobake Blade Master do +2 damage each, including hits from the Blade Master Tactics cards. He has the Master of Tactics. Now he draws 2 Blade Master Tactics cards instead. And finally, the Wicked Blades. The Blade Master is +2 defense against all attacks from non-adjacent heroes and gains the Fear 2 ability. So a truly nasty enemy, and that's even before you flip over his card to the brutal side. Another new deck in this expansion is the Army of the Takobake Traits deck, and this is going to include 5 cards in the deck. At the beginning of each fight, you're going to draw one of these cards, and it's going to add the effects to all Takobake enemies you're going to be facing. So with this particular one, for example, you have the Mutated Legions. At the start of each turn, you're going to roll D3 +1. Every Takobake enemy in play immediately heals that much damage and adds that much damage to all of their attacks this turn. So these are really going to ramp up all the enemies you're going to be facing from this encounter. The other new deck of cards included in this set are going to be the Blade Master Tactics cards, and this set does not have a discard pile, so you'll shuffle it up each time before you're going to draw a new card from it, which is going to happen at the end of the Blade Master's movement, and this is going to add additional attacks or effects. For example, this one, this is the Four-Armed Slice, and this one is one random hero adjacent to the Blade Master must make an Agility 6+ test. If successful, you're going to gain 10 XP as you dodge and avoid the strike. If you fail, you're going to take 1 hit that does D8 wounds, ignoring defense, armor, and cover. Well, I hope you found this video helpful in deciding on whether or not this is a challenge pack you would like to add to your games of Shadows of Brimstone. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch the video and leave feedback on that. I do really appreciate it and take into account everything you say to make the best possible videos. And until next time, I'll see you later.